Thank you so much for staying tuned. Yes, it's all about the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, bridging the divide in Nigeria. You heard my first set of analysts said, yes, we are divided, and they gave solutions on how the division can really be mended for us to be one indivisible entity. With me here in the studio is a political analyst, a vibrant youth, an entrepreneur, a politician. Join me to welcome Theodore Irabo. Theodore, welcome to TMI.
Thank you very much, Wilson. Good morning, viewers at home.
We're taking a look at the Armed Forces Remembrance Day and, of course, bridging the divide in Nigeria. But first of all, guys, they agree to the fact that Nigeria, so to speak, they've divided along various lines, political lines, religious line. You know, even when you want to give job, according to them, is always given to one part of the country. Now, what do you feel about this? What can or should be done to really fight against this division in Nigeria?
I think I want to align with them. Nigeria is truly divided. It's rather unfortunate that even as we are discussing about Armed Forces Day, if peradventure today I decide to join any paramilitary, whether police, army, or whatsoever, and my contemporary in the north join the same day with my same degree, it is obvious if it's in the police, it stands a chance of becoming the IG of police. Why the highest the Sultana can ever aspire is to be a commissioner of police, even when you enter service at the same day, and you guys are going to be retired at the same day.
Don't forget that Arase also became the IG of police.
Yes, I'm just saying that is one in a million. The truth of the matter is that the system has been so designed that a particular region is being favored ahead of the other region. It's almost like the story of Animal Farm, where they say all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the other. That is the sad reality that we are facing today in Nigeria. And this alone is enough to demoralize men in service. It's because I won't be happy if my junior, for example, in the police force, is being promoted ahead of me. Nobody will be encouraged to work in that way. When your boy in the office, right now you are not calling him Ogasa because he's from a particular region. I think is what we need to look at. I think the generation before us has failed us in the way and manner they've handled this thing. And I don't think we want our children to also blame this present generation. I think we need to sit down to deliberate on the way forward of this country. It's not by force for us to live together. Be that as it may, Nigeria being the way it is right now, being a very big entity, we stand a very good advantage in every other firm. You see a lot of countries coming to invest in Nigeria because of, or bringing their products because of the population. Sure. That's an advantage. But at the same time, if it's becoming demoralizing for some persons, I think we need to sit down and discuss about our coexistence. That's
all right. Well, we want to go for a break. When we return, we'll continue with this discussion. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. TMI, Sunday's edition. We'll be right back.
TMI, every opinion counts.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. We are now in the last part of this morning on ITV. Now, it's like Nigerians are crying, the majority of them are crying about the fact that we have more of a particular region occupying sensitive position, or will I say they call it juicy position, or position of power and authority. Do you think that those positions should be reneged or revoked so that others can have this balance? Do you think it's possible? Because this is what it is right now. What do you think should be done to make Nigerians happy? Do you think they should create another avenue to bring others on board?
Revoking it, we know it will not work. The truth of the matter is that a particular region is occupying all the sensitive position, which is the northern part of the country. I don't know how this can be managed, but it's something that is demoralizing everybody. It's demoralizing people in the civil service, demoralizing people in the military and in the police. And you will see that this particular region, you cannot send a Sultana to go and combat crime in the north. And while you have people from the north that understands the terrain more being kept in the office. So you will see, I have a friend in the military. He actually resigned from the army. He said because it's not looking as if they are sending them to go and die. First, they don't know the terrain. Secondly, they are not promoted. They are not being encouraged. Why the people that should be doing it, the people that are actually supposed to combat this crime, because it's their brother. It's like sending me to go and fight crime in Urum. It will be easy. But you can't take me to Kaduna or take me to Kano, where I don't even know my way. I don't know any of their forests. And before you know, you see that people will lay ambush on them and kill them. And it's looking as if there's an intelligent report going on that, okay, you people just send them this place, why they kill these people. Because if we are serious about combating this crime, I don't see a military man is trained. These insurgents, they are not trained. They only just take off because of hunger, because of frustration, and we don't know if there's any other thing they are fighting that is on that we from the start we don't know. But you will know that they are not trained. How can an untrained man fight a trained person? And they have been defeating them for the past almost 8 years now. So it's something that we should look into. We need to encourage our men. We need to be fair, because this issue of promotion is becoming worrisome, where if I'm in the police, I'll need recommendation to be promoted. When I've done my job, I've performed, and it should be, okay, if promotion is every 3 years, do I need a sultan to call for me to be promoted? Do I need the Oba of Benin to fight for me to be promoted? The answer is no. We should encourage excellence. We should encourage people that are doing well in their field of endeavor by giving them what is due to them at the time. And with this, you see that people will be encouraged to combat crime more.
All right, now let's take a look at what Bishop Coker talked about during his message that is causing serious uproar in Nigeria. With some group threatening the man to leave the north. He's from the north, but except for what is happening right now, they're not really satisfied with it, despite the fact that majority of the positions are from given to the northern part of the country. We have negative reports emanating also from the north. His report, is it anything to go by from your own analysis?
But the truth of the matter, is anything wrong with that report? If in this country, once you say the truth, it becomes a problem. I saw a report where during the NSAS, a northern youth came out to say, if you don't stop protesting in the north, we are going to kill everybody. Till today, that young man have not been called for questioning. In this country, I think some people are just, we are being recolonized again. It's like we're having a colonial masters in the north that is recolonizing us. Some people are just above the law. Nothing happens to them. Once you say the truth, it becomes a problem. I saw a report also where a northerner is saying they want to join Amotekun in the south. They said, no, you can't join us. This is our own. He said, no. Okay, the north, you have your own security architecture that you have been doing since. Nobody from the south is in that place. And so the southerners, they replied that, oh, we are not in your own. They said, you people have not, you don't want to be part of it. That's why you are not there. We want to be part of your own. This is our own local arrangement. You have to be there. Who are we even fighting against? Is it not the insurgents from the north? What will give us the guarantee that the people that you are trying to bring into this are not informants to the north? Or to the bandit in the north. Let me not generalize.
Yeah, because I was going to say that you should not generalize.
Yes, to the bandits coming from the north. So these are things that we should look at. Why do you threaten a man because he just said the truth? Because if we must move forward in this country, we must learn how to say the truth. The truth can be bitter, but we must keep saying the truth, because that is the only way you can preach fairness, you can preach equity, and people that is being affected will know that, okay, some people are actually feeling our pain, and that can even help to soften the situation.
Now, some people are the reason why we are in this situation is because of politics. Some call it political affiliation. After all, we are all humans, we are all Nigerians, we have political party affiliations. Why couldn't a particular region press for their relevance also in the federal scheme?
Do you think it's about politics? Okay, politics have a role. We have so many things dividing us in Nigeria. Politics, but even at that politics, you still see, sometimes you see the southern governors who gather, the northern governors, they will gather, the eastern governors, they will gather to demand. So I don't think it's all about politics. If you see what is happening in the east right now, you can see the eastern governors are saying, oh, presidency is our turn. You even see some of them in PDP are also agitating for that same presidency. Politics is not the main thing. The major thing is the northern and southern division.
Is it supposed to be like that?
But that is the problem. I think this whole thing, we missed it during colonization, where a particular region was given power, maybe because they already had an organized system, because of their way of life, because of the way the colonial masters, they were able to subdue them.
While
some of them posed a lot of
leader, you
resistance.
have Nnamdi Azikiwe there.
Yeah.
And of course you have a Nahor that moved the motion for independence. Now we're talking about one Nigeria here.
But since then, things have long changed. And you know that the era where after the assassination of what's this man's name again? After that assassination,
Murtala Mohammed.
Mohammed. After that assassination, you see that the Eastern Nigerian were now at the disadvantageous side. The Northerners, during the military rule, it was all about the North. That is where you see, before it was Southern region, Northern region, Eastern region. But right now, go and check the number of states you have in the Northern region. It's way more than what we have in the Eastern region and in the Southern region. So it was during that military rule that the North actually got this undue advantage that they are having right now. Because of the number of states they have, there was mid-bet, which is just Edo and Delta. Until today, it's just 2 states. Why you have Northern region having over 17 states, if I'm not mistaken. So how do you preach fairness, where a lot of allocation is being given to that 17 states or more? Why what was coming to Midwest is just 2 states? And that is the same allocation those 2 states are benefiting, the old bandit. That is where a lot of things changed.
So how can we change this narrative?
I think we just need a national confab. A confab where everybody will send a representative, exactly what Jonathan did, or just implement what we did before. Implement this thing. Let's have true federalism. Everything that comes from my place, let me use it to manage my place. You cannot be sending money from Delta State, for example, to Boronu. Why the gold they have there is not being sent here. So we need to sit down, discuss about our coexistence, if we must stay together. Because you cannot stay on this unfair path and want everybody to feel everything is okay. Let's sit down again, let's discuss about our existence, and let's start a way forward for this country, if we must stay together as one. That's how I see it.
Wow, interesting. It's all about the Armed Force Remembrance Day celebration, bridging the divide in Nigeria, because according to so many persons, things are not really balanced. Coker came out and he spoke to power. He wrote it, he gave expression there, right, and felt like, really talking about this. Now, we have a president. Yes, he's doing his best to make sure that everyone feel the impact of good governance. What do you think Mr. President should do that he has not done to make Nigerians feel the impact of being in this country?
I think the president at this moment should know that he's the father of all, and he's not the president of only a particular region. Look at our service chief. You see that every person there, they are from the north. That you have not shown fairness. You have not shown that you are a father of all. You cannot concentrate power in one region for no reason. These people, even when their time for retirement have long expired, because okay, some persons that will come in after them might be from the other side. You have kept them in office, even when we know that these people are grossly incompetent, because insecurity is on the rise every day. The president traveled home the last time, and when he got home, they welcomed him by kidnapping people from his own state. We need to face this thing squarely. We should celebrate performance. We should celebrate excellence. Not because I'm from a particular region, I should enjoy some privileges over another person. This is the thing that the president needs to sit down and look at. That Nigeria is one, and you have the obligation to keep us as one by being fair to everybody.
Is it only about the president? What about others? The people from the south, you get to hear about the NDDC saga. Fine, you said the president is not doing well, they gave you money, and there was a case of mismanagement in the NDDC. And the report just goes on and on. Is it about one region of Nigeria, about other regions? What are other regions doing to make sure that people from that region will feel the dividends also of democracy?
It's the same complacency from the president. Right now, that report has been on. Have you heard anything about it? The young man that fainted while they were asking him questions. Have you heard anything about it? And that young man, the saga of please off the mic. Have you heard anything about it? The president should wake up to his duty. If there is any form of misappropriation, there is any form of this, take the bull by the horn. What is Akpabio still doing on that seat? What is the man that was alleged for stealing still doing in that seat? Because a lot of Nigeria voted him because they saw him that he had zero tolerance for corruption. But right now, corruption is everywhere. People are actually using it to bait. How can you be interrogated about money and you pretended to have fainted? Until now, nobody has called for that meeting again. What about the honorable member that we say, honorable, we have had? It's okay, honorable. And they start again to tell us the report on that issue. It has been swept under the carpet. Why the innocent Nigerians are left to suffer on the street? This is what the president needs to do. He needs to tackle corruption. He needs to tackle insecurity. That is why you are the president of the country. You cannot blame it on anybody. You are the head. And especially in Nigeria, where the president has all the power to do and undo. Where the National Assembly will invite you, not come. So how do you now tell me that somebody else is holding your hand not to operate? So we need results and not excuses.
All right, we need results and not excuses. And that is your last line on the discussion, because our time is up. Take a look at the time right now. It's up. I really appreciate your comment. But if you're to be the president, I'll answer that question. What will you do differently?
I will ensure there is fairness. I will ensure that there is equity. I will ensure that people are being promoted based on their record and based on what they have done, not based on they are from my own region or they are from my village. You, as a president, you need to stay as the father of all. You need to promote unity. You need to ensure that things are done properly. And that is what our president is not doing at the moment. That is why everything is turning upside down. You cannot put a square peg in a round hole and expect a result. I will ensure a square peg in a square hole.
All right, you've heard him. Thank you so much, Theodore, for coming on today's show. I appreciate the wonderful analysis, but due to some circumstances, you came a tad bit late. I wonder why that is. It's all right. We'll have another time to really talk about this issue, these burning issues in the country. Well, you've heard him. Still the same agitation, still the same accusation and counter-accusation that a particular region in the country is being favored over the others. That's what they have been talking about. But I believe that the president is looking into it and is going to make sure that all Nigerians enjoy the dividends of democracy. It's our country. The unity of this country is non-negotiable. For us to remain one, to make sure that the fallen heroes are happy with what is happening in Nigeria, there should be a change, a drastic change, a positive change to make Nigerians feel the impact of being in Nigeria. They won't feel that a particular region is dominating. Let there be a spread and a divide. What I hear him say is an opinion. It has nothing to do with ITV. Bye for now.